the new one life. You're watching the Hollywood podcast. You're watching the new one life. You're watching the Hollywood podcast. You're watching the new one life. You're watching the Hollywood podcast. You're watching the new one life.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the New Watch. We'll take it from here. I'm Jimmy, and with us, as always, Mr. Tony York.
Hey, everybody, how goes it?
Another day in hell.
Yep.
The frigid ninth layer of hell.
Yep, it was fucking in the mid 60s here day before yesterday. Then it only got up to like 40 yesterday. And what is 33 right now? I hate this fucking state.
Yeah.
You know, I went up and picked up two little rifles for my youngest granddaughter. And, Illinois, I have to fucking go back 3 days later to get them, which I did that yesterday. I'm standing there in my gun store on fucking Thursday for over an hour waiting for them to find these two damn guns that they put away 3 days earlier.
Were they
I'm like,
under a pile of rifles?
How in the fuck many guns do you got on hold for people to pick up? You said a fair few.
I would say so. Especially with that 3-day waiting thing, and then fucking you got 10 people buying one gun at the same day, and then oh my god, that's got to be a fucking headache. As a matter of fact, now that I think about it, that's got to be a pain in the dick. Why don't these gun shops start calling their senators or something like that?
Our senator to get that shit changed is well on the way. I mean, it's the fucking others that are a problem. For the governor who made. Now, I had heard this once before, but I had forgotten. I was going to buy the other grandkids Heritage Rough Rider. You know, because we bought the two youngest guns, and we're going to get the two oldest something because we hadn't bought them anything either. And the wife says, "Nah, you got to get it for everybody. Get it for them." Okay, whatever. It's your money. Illinois can't sell Heritage Rough Rider.
What?
They are illegal here.
Why? How?
Too low a melting point. There's Amic.
Oh, well then how did so are Jimenez's illegal out there too?
Yep.
No way. High points?
Yes. I think so.
That is insane.
So right now my only cheap option looks like the Ruger Wrangler. I think they melted like 30 degrees higher, so they're safe. That's a state. This fucking stupidity in this fucking thing. You know, it's not like we're making Zamic AR-15s here. We're talking fucking single-action revolvers, for Christ's sake.
Is that what the concern is?
I don't know.
Oh.
The concern is that they're guns that people can actually afford.
Yeah, no shit, right?
You know, you can buy the damn Rough Riders for less than $150.
Yeah, and that's about the same price of all the guns that we just mentioned.
Right, yeah, the high points are there. The Rugers are more than that. They're about 200.
Which one? The P85s and shit?
No. The Ruger Wrangler, the single-action 22 revolver. It's a new thing from Ruger.
Yeah.
And they actually, you know, they're trying to compete with Rough Rider, but Rough Rider's looking at it better.
Yeah, they had one, fuck, man. I wish I remember what it was called, but it was a badass fucking gun. It was a Ruger single. I don't know what the fuck. What were they called? Ruger what?
Wrangler.
Was it a Wrangler? They
You're talking.
modernized it though.
You're talking the regular Rugers. They're single six. They made a single six Hunter, which is a 22 caliber version of my Super Blackhawk Hunter that I really want, but not quite enough to drop $700 or $800 on the 22.
Right, yeah. Okay, these aren't the guns that I'm seeing. The one that I was seeing, they put like a fucking like a boxed off end at the front, like they did something to the they like encased the barrel and they put a scope on it, and it looked really cool. But yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
So it looks like as soon as we get done here, I'm gonna head up the gun shop and see what the fuck is what about buying six. There goes my fucking anaconda for a while.
Yeah, I would say so.
Not not that I was gonna buy the anaconda right now anyway, but at this point, you know, the money was there. I could have, and it won't be now. So I will have to go back to saving up her money.
Stupid. So now you're a little bit behind Sean. Well, he's got to get the Vaqueros still, right?
No, he's
The
got
Rough
to get
Riders, sorry.
no the outlaws.
Oh, okay.
But I've said all along I wasn't going to jump on that anaconda right now. I wasn't going to do it until we got finished down in Missouri putting our place,
Yeah.
just in case, you know, something come up. Of course, I could have sold the damn thing, but I really have a problem with that. Hey, Sam, Scott,
just
Mikey.
just in case 6 Ruger fucking Wranglers end up being available.
Well, see, those when I buy them, they won't be. There's not a issue with worrying about part with those because I'll just hand them out to the grandkids for Christmas. I might, I might now take them all to the range and make sure they function. I honestly, these little kids rifles are a fucking blast. They really are. I seriously thought about buying myself one. Because, you know, the damn things are short. They're only about 26, 28 inches long overall. They weigh about 3 pounds. You can tote the son of a bitch all day in one hand.
Oh yeah, and not
They're
even
accurate
notice.
as hell. And the ones that I bought this last two weren't crickets. They were the little savage. Whatever. Hang on a second. I got to look.
That old
Rascals.
that old timey memory acting up.
Well, it don't say it nowhere on the box except in small print on the label. But these have the Accu trigger in them. They got a really much better quality peep sight than the little flat metal with a hole punched in it on the crickets, which the cricket sights work fine, but these look a lot better.
Hmm.
So and they cost a little bit more money than the cricket too. But my issue was is I needed color. And the gun shop didn't have anything but black crickets in stock.
What do you want, like pink camo or something like that?
I went with a purple one and a yellow one.
Oh, you don't buy yellow.
You have to meet the kid this is going to.
They like yellow.
Personality I ever seen. She's fucking 1 year old. She don't know what the hell she likes. Right now she likes everything.
You don't want to teach her it's okay to be yellow.
I know.
You don't get a yellow car. You don't get yellow guns.
One
Cause
of my most memorable cars was yellow, and my favorite car from the past kind of a poopy yellow. Plus, I had a yellow and black Mustang Mach 1 with too.
yellow
And if
belly.
she don't like it, there's always plastic Krylon paint. Krylon plastic paint.
Or Sharpie marker. If she put blue into it, it would be green.
But this kid, honestly, the reason for this was this kid's got the sunniest freaking disposition of any kid I've ever seen. So
Oh, okay. That makes
he got a
sense.
sunshine yellow gun,
That makes sense.
along with nickname Sunny.
Oh, okay. It's all coming together then. It's all coming together then.
And the other one got kind of a purple gun, but that's because the oldest had pink. So, they all had to be different colors, even though they're not the same damn gun. The boys all got black ones. There are slight differences in them. Like one of them's got a lock in the bottom of it. Two of them do. I don't know. There's some minor differences, probably production and stuff. That's honestly, I bought them at Walmart, and I didn't want to go back to Walmart. It's such a fucking pain in the ass there. It's worse than buying them at a gun shop.
Hmm. Too bad the Ukraine doesn't have a Walmart. They wouldn't have to take all our guns.
They don't have to take all.
Well, that's not what New York says. New York politician organized a gun drive for legal gun owners to donate weapons intended to be shipped to the Ukraine, where citizens have taken up arms against Russian invaders.
What guns
So,
have us guys got recently?
nothing. And then didn't you just run everything down?
Pretty much.
So, nothing for me and that for Tony. Oh yeah, that's right. Mikey did grab that Taurus. Did you go? I wonder. Did you go
Yeah,
get the?
Bobo.
Yeah, the Toro bull.
I
um.
wasn't trying to be mean.
Yeah. Well, I am. How did that thing shoot? Is it pretty much the same as the rest of those Taurus 9 millimeters, or are you happy you got it?
Brian, you shot it yet? Who the hell buys guns to shoot them?
Me. But hey,
Evidently not me.
but and see now, is it a little gun? I gotta look now. God damn it, Mikey and his new guns. Um, what was it? The Taurus Toro 9.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I know it's Taurus Toro.
Okay,
There's half a dozen letters in there.
Taurus G3 Toro. So it's a little gun with optics on it.
So it's not 9, it's a 3, huh?
Yeah.
I don't think he had optics on it. I think it was,
Optics
it
ready.
had silencer, height, sights, something else. I don't know.
Yeah, and then it's cut for RMR. It's cut
He
for
wants
what?
he wants true facts about it. He needs to get in here and say them. Otherwise, I'll just make shit up.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, it's so what it is it has the um it doesn't. I think he had to order the high sights on it or buy them separately because it looks like it's got standard sights on it, but it has cuts in it for those fucking reflex sights, those red dots or whatever. But how much is that gonna help a lot with a little gun? A little gun, I always look at a little gun as like a point and shoot type of thing.
I don't know, man. This fucking Ruger I got, it's pretty quick to gather the sights and shoot well.
Yeah, well, yeah. No, I'm not saying that I'm not saying them little guns don't shoot or nothing like that. I have said before I'm not a huge fan of them, but I mean, I guess that optic isn't for long range either. It's just to help you pick up your sight quicker. So, yeah, I can see it.
Well, it probably helps old men work the gun better. I mean, Mikey's old,
You
although
see,
I don't have that kind of sight.
when you see that red dot on their chest, shoot it. Or as soon as you pick up that red dot, shoot it.
I did pick up a couple of laser four-sighters, which are pretty fucking slick, actually.
What?
Laser bore sighters,
Oh,
little cartridge-shaped thingies that you stick into the chamber of a gun to do
yeah.
foresighting scope.
Yeah, you put the laser on your wall or something like that, and then you line up your sights, right?
Yeah,
I
pretty
can.
goddamn easy thing to do too.
How accurate are? Well, you haven't gone and shot yet, so how I was gonna say how accurate is he?
Everything I've seen said they were within a couple of MOA, which is enough to get you on paper.
Yeah, yeah. Even if it's that, if that is the case, you'll still have a tight little group.
Well, the group will be tight no matter what. It's where the hell it's at. You know, if it's on the guy in the next lane's target, that might not be such a good thing.
Yeah, might gotta.
Or he could say, "Hey, look what I did, guys."
You know what I like is them little fucking lasers that you put the laser guide rods, 'cause it's like a laser sight, but it's like built in right to the gun. I don't know. But I always wondered, like, do those things, how accurate are those?
I have no idea.
Because you put a laser directly on the bottom of your gun, and then you go to fucking turn the laser on and sight it in. It's all the way to the left or all the way to the left, like obnoxiously to the left or right. Like, I don't know. The one time I ever fucking did it, I'm like, how the fuck is this laser this fucking off?
I ordered one for 223 because I have a 223 here and 30-06. And the fucking one for 30-06 didn't work, so I
What
have
do
to
you,
send it back.
how didn't it work? It just didn't light up.
Didn't light up. I
Mm.
put batteries in it. I took the batteries out of the other one, which were working, and put it in it, and it still didn't work. So I took the batteries I took out of it in the first place, put them in the other one, it worked. So it's not the battery.
So
So I got to find a
scientific.
fucking UPS store.
Yeah, good luck with that. I had to find one. Fucking finding one out here was retarded. It sounds like
I
you're a
thought
little
our
bit
dollar,
closer.
I thought our Dollar General put it, but they don't. They just put it.
Yeah, I can't even fucking. This bitch out here, I don't know if she's lying to me or not, but a bitch at the UPS store, I can't even send a box of ammo. A one box of 20 fucking rounds of ammunition. Can't send it. Because they don't have the license.
I don't know.
I don't know either, but it sounds like bullshit.
Oh, I did order 2 bricks primers yesterday.
Oh, you finally found some?
Yeah, they were
Good.
like $70, which hurts, but that's not as much as the other batch I found at Midway for 129.
Need to find Russian primers.
Well, these are CCI.
Oh,
I bought 2,000 small rifles because I can put them in small pistols. I have to, and I only had a box and a part of a box, small rifle here anyway. I was going to buy 2 boxes of large rifles. Got a fucking bunch.
did I talk about the Ukraine thing yet?
Did you or can you?
Did I? I
They
forgot.
kind of touched on them wanting to ship guns over there from New York, but I don't think they put in detail.
Oh yeah, there was a point with that. So yeah, so if they're gonna fucking if they realize that they need to what was their exact wording? A New York politician organized gun drive, legal gun owners donate weapons intended to be shipped Ukraine, where citizens have taken up against arms against their Russian invaders. So New York has realized that the Ukrainian people need guns because of the fucking tyrannical Putin that's coming in. But they can't understand the importance of the Second Amendment to their own people?
Well, Russia will never invade us.
What about Mexico? You got all them cartelians out there, man.
Nah.
When are they going to decide that they want America too?
Politicians in that respect are fucking stupid. Now, I'm sitting here watching TV this morning,
Hmm.
not to take it off on a tangent.
No, go ahead.
Indiana's just reintroduced the wording for their permitless carry. And some bitch from Moms Against Demanding Action or some shit like that
Yeah, fuck them. Yeah.
is on there saying it's just going to mean more blood runs in the streets. I'm like, lady, you guys have been tossing out that fucking argument from day one. And in the 20 states or 21 states that it's been passed in, there ain't been no fucking blood running in the street. And people who are willing to shoot at shit and other people are going to carry a fucking gun without a permit. They don't give a shit because they're fucking criminals.
Yeah. Yeah.
Along with that, fucking Georgia trying to get it.
And it's
Goddamn.
Alabama too, I think. They're pretty close.
Well, Georgia's trying to get it out, and fucking group of the people who have training facilities are saying you need to require training.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you hypocritical, lousy, lying cocksucker.
That should be I mean, we should all as people be I don't know what the exact word is to to fucking care about other people, but we should at least be smart enough to know ourselves if we are the type of person that can handle carrying a fucking firearm or not. Like we should be able to judge that, but we're not. We're not there yet as people. So I completely disagree with mandated training.
That's what they're wanting. They're wanting a fucking permit required to constitutionally carry.
But 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 I can understand where they're coming from because of that earlier point.
I
Because
can too. They're fucking got training facilities that they want to make fucking money on.
oh well, yeah, especially if it's the trainer saying that they need required training for sure. Absolutely, that's a part of it. But I can see there being a little bit of a fear of lacking common sense in people. I can see it. I don't agree with it.
Oh dear God, how did this fucking country survive for 100 years plus without fucking training facilities?
Hard work, good work ethic, strong people, all shit that we don't have in 2022.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, we do, but it's dying off, Tony. I'm gonna fuck around and catch COVID. You're old. Like, come on.
I've had lots of training, but I do not ever plan to support anything against the Second Amendment. Nothing.
No, no,
God damn it.
and there's that whole even like you said mandated training. It's going against that because it's like okay, yeah, everybody can own a gun if there's an if or a but after everybody can own a gun, that you're going against the Second Amendment.
Absolutely.
So I could agree
Uh,
with you on that aspect.
can people benefit from training? I suppose so. I did.
Absolutely, yeah. I would say absolutely. And I would say that it would behoove any gun owner to fucking go out and take a class. At least take a class and then start practicing from all the lessons you learn that. Once a week, once a month, something like that, hit the range and fucking You know, instead of just farting around and having a good time and seeing how this gun shoots and all that shit, actually do some drills.
Honestly, I would say if you can take a class, be sure that it's a class on situational avoidance and weapon retention and stripping.
Yeah. Oh yeah, if there's like a mindset class that you could take, I would do that. Yeah, definitely. Definitely,
The,
definitely,
the
definitely.
most important thing I'd say somebody could do if they were involved in a situation where they were going to be possibly put in the position of shooting somebody is to fucking avoid it.
De-escalation, all that shit, yeah.
Get the fuck out of Dodge, whatever it takes. You don't want to shoot somebody. You know, absolutely. Fuck.
Yeah, because some people carrying a gun might raise up their toughness level or something like that, but in reality, when you're carrying a gun, you gotta be the softest one on the street. You gotta be the one that's like de-escalating everything. Look, man, I don't want to fight. Whatever the problem is, you don't gotta be a bitch about it or nothing like that. But I'm just saying, when you're
Look,
carrying a gun, you have to avoid conflict at all cost.
this is not unheard of statement, but it's not said nearly enough. When it comes to the cause and your reasoning for having to use your weapon to defend yourself, you have to expect that jury to believe that you were in fear for your life. It's those 12 motherfuckers that are going to put you in fucking prison if they don't.
Yeah,
And them not being there, not having a fucking clue how guns work, yada, 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 yada. It's going to be a little tougher sell for them than a group of gun guys here. Uh, that's
and the thing is,
at
though, is
all
it's
costs,
go ahead.
you want to avoid it if you can.
Yeah.
That's got nothing to do with its effect on you later.
Yeah, yeah, it would be the best outcome would be in a fucking stressful situation, you not having to use your gun. That would be the best outcome. But everybody needs to have one on them just in case that situation arises, and
Right.
you can't get out of it without using a gun.
Yeah, I'm not saying that you should never ever use a gun. It's not what I'm getting. I'm
Nope.
saying that if it can be avoided, you need to do so.
Yeah. At the expense of sounding corny and cliched, there's some people that need shooting.
Yep.
You know, somebody's fucking yellow-eyed motherfuckers draw down on you in the alley or something like that. I don't, do as much talking as you can to get that gun pointed away from you and then put that motherfucker down. I'm not doing any talking with that. Fuck that.
So we done with that topic.
Yeah. What's next?
So, what's your thought on Safe Queen?
On what?
Safe Queen.
Oh no, I don't. I mean, I have a couple that just stay in the safe and never get touched, but I mean, I don't know. Why have a gun if you ain't gonna shoot it, Tony?
I I don't have a safe, so I don't have a safe queen. I mean, that's just how it is.
Yeah, but you know what the
But
term means, and you know that you got a
yes,
safe
and I
queen hanging around there.
I do have uh, at least 5 guns that I don't intend to shoot ever. A couple old shotguns that are just risky, and then them black powder guns because I don't fucking want to clean them.
Well, see, the risky part I could agree with you on because I've had some old guns before, especially that one SKS that had a fucking crazy safety or crazy firing pin. But anyway, like I hear you on that. That's a different story. That's not a safe queen. That's fucking a liability.
The cam ball guns, I just bought them to hang on the wall anyway. But, guns ever get confiscated, they don't fucking know I got those.
Yeah.
I mean, Buds, I think it was Buds and Dixie. Dixie sent one, sent them right to my house. Do the FFL bid. That really doesn't mean they don't know I got them. Still, theoretically, they don't.
You know, that's what's funny to me is that a fucking what calibers do they usually come in? 30, 50?
Uh, 36, and
So about 9
the ones
millimeter.
I got are called 44,
Oh, and
but
those are
they're
the
actually
ones that are like
four,
like 45.
they're actually 45 caliber.
Okay. So they'll let 45 caliber balls, right? Whatever.
Yeah,
Them old fucking guns, they don't even consider them firearms, but a short-barreled single shot shotgun is a fucking destructive device. See what I mean? Like it's just
now Now get this, you can take those old fucking cat ball guns, you can go and buy fucking cylinders that will fit in them that take 45 Colt.
oh no shit. Do they have like a firing hammer type of a hammer type of
Yeah,
thing? A
they're,
firing pin?
they they screw together, and each cylinder has its own firing pin. It's the cylinder is open where you put shells, and then there's like a cap that screws on the back of it.
Yeah. So you can get a regular
And
cylinder with regular fucking I don't know 357s or what will it take? 38 maybe?
the ones for mine take Colt 45 Colt. I
And the
didn't
gun will
know.
be able to stand those pressures?
Yep. Yeah, you're replacing the cylinder.
Hmm. Well, yeah, but I just figured that there wasn't enough fucking. Well, I guess you load your own with those, so yeah.
I ought to just open up Midway and see if I can buy one now without sending it to FFL. If that's the case, you can get a regular cartridge gun sent to your freaking house. But it's not cheap.
Shut that up. Stop saying it online. Edit this part out, YouTube, please.
Well, you can edit it out.
I was watching the fucking. Oh shit! I hope I'm recording. I
We ain't
fucking.
talking about much about Ukraine in here. So I don't
Um. Yeah. I mean, we talked about New York selling them guns. Why? Who's saying something about? Should we say something about Ukraine? What were they talking about?
Sam said he's trying to avoid talking the Ukraine shit, but it's all everyone's talking about.
Oh
I'm not
yeah. We already mentioned it for today. We're good.
I ain't making any excuses except for I already told the old lady I wouldn't do it until after we was done in Missouri. So
And you're like, well, I went there for primers and see what happened.
well, they were
uh,
out of primers, so I just bought some guns.
but I mean, but listen though, you bought it for the grandkids.
Yes,
You know, you could clean them, you could play with them, you could fondle them, but ultimately, that was a selfless act that you did right there. It may have been because of your addiction, but
the
but
selfless
in the
act is the old lady telling me I have to go back today and buy 6 more.
yeah, see, your ruse worked.
I begin to wonder at what limit do you get on lists for buying X number of guns a week? 10, 15, 20,
All right.
5?
All these goddamn 22 rifles and revolvers with this guy trying to fucking arm the Lollipop Guild?
Kinda.
In a way. They are technically midgets at this point.
They, I don't know. Two oldest ones are taller than we are.
Oh, well, then they're not midgets.
I was just kind of, because I bought the youngest one something, and I had never bought them two older boys anything. I thought I would buy them something. And it was like, nah, if you buy them, you got to buy everything. What the hell do I care? It's your money.
you know. But I sure do like to go pick out guns to buy, so I'll do that.
Oh yeah, and I get all the kudos at the gun shop. But a guy hadn't seen me in several years and knew me by name still.
Is this?
I'm,
I'm showing it right now. I'm not. We can still talk about that. I'm not trying to cut you off. But is this seriously how they expect you to fucking lock up your? Like, what if you were using your single shot revolver as self-defense? You literally got to put that motherfucker back together,
yep.
unlock it, and then put it back together.
Oh,
Wow.
and you got to load it too.
I would just fucking. Oh yeah, that's right. The cylinder doesn't pop out. Well, what about at the loading gate? Oh no, because it's got that little rod right there that's blocking that part of the cylinder. I would just say put the lock through the fucking one of the cylinder holes and call it a day.
You could probably put the lock through the loading gate.
Yeah. Oh no, it looks like that fucking that little push rod is getting in the way. The ejector.
It might be. You might have to put thinner cable on the lock, but I think you might be able.
Just shave some metal off with the end.
Fuck, I got one. Right.
Yeah, let's do the science project without fucking
Nope,
video.
you are absolutely correct.
Hell yeah. Ding ding ding. Bow, 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 bow. Do I still got that sound effect somewhere?
But that's political pacification. Put the cable on.
Well, yeah, but I mean, by fucking 2025, there's gonna be all kinds of laws about people locking their guns up all the time. Oh, I do still have it.
Because criminals they don't give a shit about those fucking laws anyway.
No, no. Hence why they're called criminals usually.
Well, politicians too, so I think maybe it confuses.
Yeah, right. Oh my God. I do you think that politicians that there's still politicians out there that like can convince themselves that they're doing a greater good while lining their pockets, or do you think they've all just figured out that they're shitty people?
I don't think that there's anybody out there that's been in office for more than about an hour that can convince themselves that they're in there for the good fight. They're
Yeah.
in there to make fucking money.
Yeah. You last longer than a fucking couple years in there, you're corrupt. uh, wait a second. I can make $1 million fundraising for. Wait. Well, I guess I don't like guns that much.
Your pro-gun politicians are like, well, I can invest in Smith and Wesson and Ruger, and I can make a shit ton of money off them, and all these guys like me.
Yeah.
Democrats or lefties or anti-gunners are like, we just want the power that these guys can stop us from obtaining. They have firearms to fight us with. And
Yeah.
don't kid yourself, that's the fucking end goal.
Oh yeah. I could see that and believe that for sure.
I'm fixing to have myself set up. I'm working on my centerfire rifles, getting them prepped so I can sit on top of my hill in Missouri and just wait for them to try to get up that fucking shitty goddamn lane that comes to my place. Come and take it.
Put a rocking chair right on top of the hill.
That's right. Sit out there and I'm gonna nail me a board to the telephone pole so I got a little table, set my coffee on, and just wait.
See, I don't know if it's just gonna be outright like that though. 'Cause they had
No,
that dry run in fucking Hurricane Katrina. They had that dry run, and that didn't go too
yeah,
hot.
but the thing is that really wasn't wide scale. That was just a local little thing, and only part of it was involved. You know, not even the whole of New Orleans. But
Right,
still,
right. But you
how
gotta
the fuck
go ahead.
it flew under the radar for 3 fucking years for us? I don't know.
Oh, for everybody, for everybody. I mean, there was people obviously at the time, at that moment, that were on top of their shit. Otherwise, there wouldn't be tapes out there and shit like that. But I mean, this was fucking hidden from everything. I mean, just like I was saying with the fucking um with the 89 fucking scandal with the presidents bringing in, or with the people bringing in fucking in the president's cabinet bringing in male prostitutes into the White House and into Washington and shit like that. Like, you can't find an article about that. You can't find a video about that. That's been scrubbed from the internet. So I don't know if they just like completely scrubbed all that shit from the internet and then somebody was able to squeak out a couple videos here and there. But yeah, man,
I don't know.
they got control over that shit. Anybody that thinks, and I used to think this too, if you could just go on the internet and avoid fucking the big time media outlets and go on the internet or something like that, get your news there, that's all the same control. The same people control the media. Whether you're on small time media or fucking watching Fox News or whatever, it's all bullshit. It's all
So,
bullshit. One might convince you that they're telling the truth because they told the truth about one thing, but the best lies always have the truth in them.
well, that leads me to the next thing on the list.
Hmm.
Last thing. I can go out of order. Is the media and the government trying to confuse people by constantly changing terms and meanings?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, look
I
at the
mean,
Democratic and Republican Party. You know, they completely did like a huge switch from fucking from the 30s to now.
you look at just the COVID thing,
Hmm.
and they started out telling how many people were infected, how many people were in the hospital. Then they started switching percentages, but whenever they mentioned the number, it was total people.
Oh yeah.
It's never how many have it now, which is like 20. There's been 11 million. Weather. They put fucking different names on shit for weather. What the fuck is a bomb cyclone? And what the fuck does a bomb got to do with weather?
Yeah. Well, see, that's the whole fucking adding in scary words to make things sound more exciting to get more ratings.
Okay, that was that.
Hmm.
That one. I thought. If you had to, or
Soft
was
hit.
able to, or whatever you want, what would be your pick for a sniper rifle?
Um,
And I mean legitimately, if you was going to buy one, not, you know, fucking rainbow,
no, I know
gold
what you're saying.
pot at the end of
Yeah.
the rainbow type.
I would get one of them fucking. It probably wouldn't be a Barrett. It would probably be one of those. Well, I don't know how much they cost now because I haven't looked into fucking rifles like that. But one of those like maybe for 3,400 or something like that. Them fucking 50 BMG, the bolt action ones, 5 round magazine in it and that type of shit. Probably do that. I'd probably do that. Granted, if I had the money and all that shit, I wouldn't go for the big time. I would get one of the cheaper fucking, like I said, bolt action shit, but 50 because I want something that's guaranteed gonna go through fucking armor, guaranteed gonna fucking destroy whatever it hits. A guarantee. 30-06 is great, 338, fucking, there's a whole bunch of wide a variety of fucking long ranged cartridges that you could use, but I would go 50.
Most likely, I would go 30 out 6,
Yeah.
but
I could have
The
guessed that.
rifle, I ain't super particular. My first choice would be a Remington 700. Uh, then either Winchester, Savage, or Ruger. I mean, the rifle platform itself don't mean that much. You're
Yeah,
gonna
30
you're
aught
gonna
six
change
is the
a lot of
point.
shit. Yeah, you're gonna change a lot of shit on it to make it accurate. True sniping.
And I would, yeah, that's true. But I mean, the 30-06, that's a fucking, it's still a nasty round. It's going through brick walls. It's going through, you know.
When I seen the military testing the lighter loaded stuff for the Garand shoot through a 16-inch oak tree and the water bucket that was hanging on the other side of it, I was impressed.
Yeah, yeah,
Fucking
30
oak
aught
is
six,
hard.
30 aught six is no slouch. That might even be, you know, and there's other rounds too that have capabilities of fucking penetrating hard armor and steel and shit like that. But you know, give me an anti-tank fucking, give me an anti-material. If they had, somebody was telling me that they got 20 millimeter rifles out there. I don't know the
I,
legitimacy of that. I do have the internet right in front of me though.
I want something that my worn out, tired, nearly dead old ass can carry.
You can carry that 50 that I was talking about. The one that I seen, it was like 3,400 bucks, but it was like 3 years ago though. 20
Yeah,
millimeter.
so it's 26,000 now.
Probably, yeah. That's what I was gonna say. It's probably at least 10 grand now.
I got a Savage 10. I probably wouldn't be afraid to try to snipe shit with it at, I don't know, 700 to 1,000 yards. I mean, if you're talking human sized target, the
There we
gun's
go.
capable of sub MOA, so
There we
it's
go.
capable of sub MOA for like 3 shots. Then you gotta let it rest and cool off.
Now the 20 millimeter, that's a lot of steel too being used. So I'm assuming that's probably about a $30,000 gun.
Yeah, and that looks like it's gonna be really easy to carry on your back.
Not my wife's back. that that way I could just grab it off of her, or
Another
just
reason why she likes me better. The shit I make her carry weighs less.
or hey, just lay down on your stomach, honey. We need to use the rifle. I'll just have the bipod and everything already set up on her back, and you just lay down flat.
I really don't even have any interest in anything like that.
I'm I'm thinking I need to get through fucking. I need to get through material. I want something. Well, look at the. Hold on a second. That's the 20. Here's the. That's a 50 versus a 20. A little bit of a difference there.
I don't know what's fucked up in your head that you're all about this millimeter shit.
I'm
You
not.
American or what?
I'm just saying 20 millimeter is a motherfucker. 50 is not millimeter.
You got a 10 millimeter, just shoot it twice.
I should have.
It certainly makes that 50 look tiny.
Yeah, it looks like a kid's gun.
You know, I don't even want a fucking bipod on my gun because I don't want the fucking weight.
Yeah. That's hey,
But I do
that's
want wood stock.
That's serious shit though. Pounds turning into ounces. That's a reality because when I put a fucking flashlight on the end of my gun, I feel it. I
Oh
noticed that
fuck!
that I noticed that little fucking ounce difference.
I put a scope on that Super Blackhawk thing. Now that's a gun that's really fucking heavy to start with for a revolver.
Oh yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah.
probably 4 pound range. You had a fucking scope, you can't fucking lift the son of a bitch.
Yeah, I had that scope on that 454. That's another example too. That shit just it turned about the gun into like a 10-pound gun for some reason.
Yeah, you start fucking shaking when you're trying to hold it up and aim. Like Jesus Christ, I need a post.
Holy fuck! Or work out more, something.
I tried that. You know, I was taking it and one of the other ones, hanging them on my fingers and exercising with those, trying to make it better. And I said, fuck, finally, I just took the scope off.
Yeah.
Like, scope on that handgun's probably going to be good for 50 to 100 yards. So, yeah, fucking open sights should be fine at 50. I want a gun with that fucker with open sights at 50.
Yeah. I've always been a fan of practicing and fucking doing your best with iron sights.
Well, iron sights don't break very easily, although I did break the fucking iron sight on that son of a bitch.
You're not going to
Uh,
give away your position with a glare.
no, but the huge ball of fire that comes out of the end might be a telltale.
Yeah, unless it's daytime. Then you might get
You can
lucky and
see,
there might just be enough of a flash too quick they didn't even see it.
you want to make sure your back's to the sun.
Oh, my back's always to the sun, Tony. My eyes are
I'm,
sensitive to the light.
I'm sure that there's a spick joke in there somewhere. Where the hell, man? I about got through it.
Good. I'm ready to fucking wrap it up anyway. Let me see. Anything else interesting and exciting?
Oh, it took me all this time to figure out what the fuck I wrote down because my writing's so shitty. Uh, Madigan got indicted,
For what?
being a politician in Illinois. He was basically working deals with Con Ed, or yeah, it was Con Ed, to he would support bills favorable to them if they gave him money and get people who wanted to have jobs, and shit like that. Now, Mike Madigan was the longest serving Speaker of the House in the country. And all the new Democrats in Illinois are going after it. They're like, there's never ever going to be any faith in Illinois being not corrupt when we have people like him. Well, what the fuck is that?
Illinois is always going to be corrupt. I don't. It's just. I don't know. I hate to be a Debbie Downer, but it's just seemed like a lost cause for me now for a while.
Well, Al Capone did migrate here from New York, so there's
New
something
York is
to
a
it.
lost cause. There's some places that are just lost causes. Like there's
Yep,
no way that the people are so. I, I'm guilty of it. You're guilty of it. We all have our biases.
I'm not guilty of shit.
We've all grown up fucking biased. We've all grown up brainwashed in some fashion, some form. But the brainwashing in fucking Chicago and New York and California and that type of shit is just, it's too hard.
Speak for yourself.
I'm not speaking for myself because
I'm
I broke
so
the programming. I broke it. I broke my chains, Tony.
I'm so fucking pro gun. I'm buying infants rifle.
Yeah, well that's different though. You're fucking if you're brainwashed and programmed into thinking that the Constitution is a good thing, you got the right kind of brainwashing and programming going on. That's the right way to go. I'm talking about people that are like fucking that view these politicians like they're fucking deities or fucking look at the people on the news like they're fucking geniuses because they're on TV so they must know more than me.
They're reasonably effective at creative writing.
Oh yeah, but that's what you get a team of writers for though. But behind the scenes people don't understand that though. They think that this is like, "Oh, well this is weird. This is
All
crazy.
right.
How do they come up with this?" But then you seen them fucking news the what was it? It was the news compilation where they were all saying the same exact story, like the same exact lines, the same exact
Yeah,
stories.
I remember that.
Yeah, that was fucking. Come on now, man.
Look, back to my insanity buying the itty bitty baby's gun. How young were you when you got your first?
I was literally at an age I couldn't remember when I was out there shooting with my grandfather and shit.
I mean, I got my first gun when I was like 11. I mean, real gun.
I was in the single digit. Oh, when I got, I don't know. I got myself my own first gun, but I was really young. But, um, but I was in the single digits when I was out shooting.
Oh yeah, that was. I don't know. I think the doctor smacked me on the ass and the nurse resuscitated me because I died. And Dad handed me a gun.
The doctor pistol whips you.
Maybe
Learn to love it,
the
son.
the thing is that I'm 60. I've had a shitload of heart attacks already. Uh, is it possible that I can have another one and that one kills me? Very much. And I got thinking about this for the past. Well, actually, I've been thinking about it since right before we decided to move to Missouri.
Yeah,
And I'm like telling her, I want to get these guns now. Two girls, so that they're there in case I ain't there. Then give them to them.
yeah,
Get
just to make sure that they're fucking, just to make sure.
these girls are not going to get to possess guns for a while.
I'm looking at the comments. The
Parents,
Barrett MRAD and 338 Lapua is a beauty. I'd love to have one, but they're expensive as hell. Yeah, well, yeah, if it's got the name Barrett on it, have at least $10,000 on you. You're gonna need to buy ammo too if it's less than that. So make sure you have at least $10,000. I think the 50, the last time that I was even interested in it was like $12 a round or something like that.
you say, what is it now? 20?
I could only fucking imagine.
I I mentioned I bought primers. I bought 2 bricks primers.
Yeah.
I paid at the end of it. It'd be $85. $85 a thousand. By the time you figure in shipping and tax, and the $19 hazmat fee. I did get my 8 pounds again powdered yesterday. Plus, I bought 4 pounds when I went to the gun shop at my local pawn shop where I normally buy stuff for $25 a fucking pound, which is $10 a pound less than what I paid for the 8, not including tax and hazmat fees and shit. I mean, a little bit pissed.
Just a little.
The guy I seen he had it there, it's $25 a pound, so I just grabbed up armload, 4 pounds. And he said, well, he said, normally, he said, there's a 2 pound limit. But I got a bunch of this shit, so I'll let you take, feeling generous, I'll take 8. Uh, he said, nah, I don't. Okay. I don't have a place to store it now. When the last 4 pounds I bought comes in, which wasn't as expensive because it was rifle, somewhere cheaper.
Mm.
I'll be full. Have a place to put it. I mean, I think I've got, God damn, 65 pounds. 60 to 65.
It's a lot of shit, man.
A lot of loading. I did get in my bullets too. You know, I don't know what I was thinking at the time, but I bought 4,000 bullets. Come in 2 boxes. One box had the 38 to 380. The other box had the 44, 45, and 45-70 bullets. And I almost couldn't lift the box with the bigger bullets. I mean, that motherfucker weighed like 60 fucking pounds. And I'm trying to get my fingers under that. It's like, Jesus Christ, I got to go get a fucking hand cart or something. I don't know where the fuck I'm gonna put them. That was just a little bit of a penny by powder and bullets. I started to buy 530 caliber bullets, and I realized I got about 1,000 here. I ain't shooting fuck 30-06 that goddamn.
I got a 300 here. I wonder if this is. It says MRAD 300. I'm looking at the gun that Sammy was talking about. I wonder if they're doing 300 blackout or 300 Win. It's got to be 300 Win Mag.
Yeah, that big old break would be important on 300 blackout.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's too little.
Gotta keep that fucking recoil tamed down.
I like how it has a little folding stock. There you go for your carryability.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough to find a holster for. Or you meant slinging it over your back? Because all them pointy edges and shit suck.
How? Were you gonna be carrying it shirtless? You'd be doing a Putin
Maybe.
and doing a Putin and riding around on a horse with it on your back?
The shirt doesn't do much to protect you from pokey shit.
Yeah, but you'll be fine. You'll be fine, especially if you're.
Why I like wood stocks on that.
You should. You should
Sulfur.
probably have a jacket on and all that shit too. You'll be fine.
I'll be fine because I got real honest to God bud gun. They're comfortable, they're sexy, they don't look like they're together from shit picked up at the scrapyard.
Smooth wood grain.
Actually, my main use gun is not a wood stock. There is that.
Just don't
And I
run.
bought that one so I can go swimming with it.
Just don't run out of bullets and run into an axe.
Hell, the axe can go through fucking plastic stock just as good, if not better.
Not that fucking high grade aluminium though.
I've seen people cut fucking cars apart with that.
Yeah.
Legitimately, I mean, I'm dead serious. I've seen guys who used to junk, they cut them fucking apart with an axe.
Yeah, but at least I wouldn't have to worry about a splinter. Just a broken gun, maybe.
Steel, they call them shaving. Shards. Hell, if it's big enough, they might even call it a blade.
Well, I'm done.
Shit, if you like that sort of shit, that's fine by me. Buy what you want.
Yeah, that's how life works.
I don't gotta carry that fucking.
I want to end it on guns making people happy. Even the leader of Boko Haram.
Ain't he the guy that kidnaps all them women?
Yeah, but look at how happy guns make him, though. If we could
So that's guns and not some sort of coca-induced happiness?
Yeah, it's the guns, Tony. Because I've been that happy with guns before. Never dancing around while
Talk
shooting
about a
them.
fucking box magazine, for Christ's sake.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He does look happy, I'll give him that.
Yeah, see, so
I
what
like the guy standing there gardening looking like, what the fuck?
So what we need to do, he flinched the one guy on on the left, like us looking at it on the left of the screen, he flinched the first shot. When the first shot went off, he flinched.
What would you think if you were standing there watching this fucker do that?
He's about to shoot this gun.
Yeah.
Don't flinch.
If I had to have the military style weapon, that would be what I want. Belt fed.
Oh yeah. Yeah, even though you'll probably make it through one full belt before you have to fucking tear everything down, clean everything, all that shit.
Yeah, but at least you can give them the whole 9 yards.
Yeah. Yeah, give him a quick 150 round burst real fast.
I had picked up somewhere where they said that that's where that phrase came from. The whole 9 yards was because, the belts were issued yard segment, which is not true. It's something else, and I can't remember what it was. But
they're like a yard, maybe a yard.
How fucking much
That's more than a
The
yard.
pathetic cocksucker has to take shit like that and just make shit up about it. Well, they wouldn't have measured it in feet anyway. They'd have measured it in number of rounds.
Yeah. All I'm saying is that I think that we need to get this man more guns and less people will get kidnapped and killed.
Don't know.
I mean, he's wasting hundreds of rounds right now. He's not wasting them on people. No babies were injured
Oh,
in the
that he
making of
might
this
be standing
video.
at the foot of a fucking mountain.
I hope I don't have to cut this whole end of the video off and re-upload it.
Obviously not practicing good muzzle discipline.
Which means it's pointed up in the air.
Can't tell what's up there.
Birds.
Hey, if it makes him happy, man,
Yeah.
he's getting hurt, knock yourself out. Unfortunately, he's one that needs the sniper bullet in the head.
I think that if
Right
we
now,
gave
you get to him with one shot.
I think that if we gave all the fucking terrorist groups guns, that we would be a lot safer.
When did you become fucking liberal?
Oh god. Yeah, right. The citizens can't have it, but I think that these guys need it more. Oh god.
I
You
was
gotta
in a
love the
fucking
internet.
fantastic movie mood until this stupid shit.
You gotta love the internet, man. You got to love the internet. How
You
doesn't
know,
this make you happy?
well, what gets me is I can't believe people are that fucking stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Fucking ammo is, fuck, what is that shit now? $3 a round. This fucking pissing me about $100,000.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He didn't just fucking massacre a village with that ammo, though. He shot it into the sky.
But they got to come down. And he's
Yeah.
not
And he's
straight up. So
shooting him on an angle, and I've said
I know
fucking
it. That's what I was going.
vehemently to not shoot your guns at an angle because
He
that's bad.
he probably fucking just wiped out a goddamn school.
Oh yeah, and then them are from what I can see, he's shooting 308s too. Them motherfuckers ain't no punks. They're going far and fast.
The 308 or the 30-06?
It might be 30-06. Let's watch the video again.
Pretty long. I didn't need to watch it again. They got him.
Well, fucking yeah, but 308 and 30-06 is like a fucking pinky nail apart in length. Maybe more than a pinky nail.
I think they're like around inch.
Tony, I believe you are correct, sir. The motherfuckers look way too big to be 30-06. Unless they're one of them 30-06s where they, or 308s where they fucking sharpen the tip. I've seen those, but that looks like it's 30-06.
I don't know. I'm a little confused because the magazine or the ammo box don't look like it's that big.
That's what the ammo box is what made me think that it was 308.
Those rounds in the belt certainly look like 30-06 to me.
Well, he shot 3 different guns, I believe, or 2 different guns. So I don't know.
I mean,
Yeah. But either way, 30-06 is even worse. And things are going far and fast at a 45-degree angle. So yeah, maybe he did destroy a village in the making of this video. I don't know.
all right, everybody, you all have a good day.
Yeah, we're done. Thanks for ruining everything, leader of Boko Haram.
Shit. More. And you know, this is going to be picked up on fucking CNN as a militant group here in America practicing their
Yeah, right.
anti-whatever the fuck activities.
nationalist podcast agrees with Boko Haram or something like that.
No, they just say that this is the guys from America.
Yeah, his guys should shoot him for that stupid dance. Yeah, that is a little. I don't know. Are you trying to be tough by dancing around like an asshole?
Dancing means different things in different cultures.
Yeah, the war dance. I don't know, but
Sure, that wasn't a goddamn hot round. Just went down the back of my shirt dance.
yeah. Well, at least they were fucking. They didn't have those jagged stocks.
I may have done that dance once.
All right, I'm getting out of here.
Well, the front of my shirt, not the back, but still. You wanted that case out of your shirt as quickly as possible. I can promise you that.
As soon as manageably possible.
And that was just a friggin' 9mm. Can't imagine how hot rifle round.
Oh yeah.
I can because I'm an idiot. Grabbed one coming out of the fucking ejection port.
Um. Bye.
Bye.
You're watching the NWP podcast.